Switzerland were the opponents for France's first ever home football match, which was played at the Parc de France 111 years ago. They will be hoping for a better result than that 2-0 defeat. Romania need a better outcome than they got against France on Friday. They made 4 changes, most of them in attack. Switzerland's narrow win against Albania didn't wholly convince. Andy Townsend is alongside me.
Looking forward to it.
Seferovic chasing. Gregorio away, but only finding Jamali. Jamali finding Seferovic. This is a chance. He had a few the other night and missed them, and he's missed another big one.
Tell you what, he's done well there, though. His initial worrying of the Romanian defence was good. The little drag back there is nice. He just hasn't really got time, has he, to pick his head up and try and maybe curl that when he hits it sort of flat and just sends it wide of the post. But it's good work from Haris Seferovic, that.
He was accused of being wasteful in the game against Albania. He's only actually scored once for Eintracht Frankfurt. Rodriguez, Jamali tries to help it back, and it was almost scooped goal, and is one of the reasons why he's changed 4 of them this afternoon. This is Shaqiri, and he's found Seferovic here. He's got the wrong side of the defender, and he's found the goalkeeper's legs again. Rats. It's turned on towards Chip. Still going. He's having his shirt pulled there. That's a penalty. It's the second penalty of the tournament for Romania, and the referee, Sergei Karasev, had no option. Well, it's a big call. Lichtsteiner was the man who was having a little tug here.
Just bundled his way through, didn't he, Chip? Watch Lichtsteiner, definitely pulling his shirt, clearly. Might get away with that in Italy, not here.
Bogdan Stanku has the ball on the penalty spot again for the second time at Euro 2016, with a chance to put Romania in front, and he does just that, sending the goalkeeper the wrong way. Well, they took France to the brink, and now they're causing Switzerland problems too, and it's a second goal at the European Championship for Bogdan Stanku. Thank you very much.
Nice and cool and composed, wasn't he? I mentioned early on in the game, he got one little chance down the right side with Torja. Had a good little cross, but since then they kind of sat in numbers and just waited. And give them credit, they've got the penalty. That's a cool slot. Well done.
It's a big responsibility for the man who places football in Turkey. Didn't quite make the grade at Galatasaray. Run away by Tyrikes. We have Tottenham Hotspur, and it's a decent hit there. And Fabian Schär, who scored with a header from a set piece against Albania, has come close again.
Great effort. I was just thinking when he got that off his chest, it was so perfect to hit, long way out. He catches that beautifully. He really does, and Tata Rusano has to ensure that he gets something on that, but that makes him more dangerous.
Chipchu. Yessaru's heading in the centre. It's still Chipchu, and he's trying to curl one, and that dipped and moved and swerved as it went flashing past Jan Sommer's post.
Well, Lichtsteiner's no slouch, but this kid's sharp and alive, and he's bright, and he looks like he wants to get at him and take him on in the box. Good wide play, that. Really good. He doesn't really wrap his foot around it enough to bring it back inside the post, but I tell you what, Lichtsteiner knows he's got a handful there.
Chipchu's last international goal was 2 years ago in Switzerland. Torja. And it might well fall nicely here. It does fall very, very nicely for Christian Sabanaru.
Wow, what a chance that is. Well, he's fell to the right back. Where is he? 8 yards out. Just can't really get it out of his feet. Hits it well enough again, doesn't really pick his head up, but you never expect to have that time. You don't ever feel like you've got the time to really...
Ricardo Rodriguez. That's an easy save for Ciprian. Ball over the top for Lichtsteiner. He needs to send it into a dangerous area. He's done just that. And Jamali has missed a really good chance. A clean header With not too many around him.
Throw yourself at it. He doesn't really look like to me that he's... I think he's half expecting to get hit or to get knocked, and I think that's a poor header, that is. I think that's a really good chance. I expected a yellow shirt to really commit to it, maybe even put him off a little bit more, but they don't. And that's a free header, and I think that's a really poor effort from there to...
It's a like-for-like switch as we start the chance.
I think they will.
Might get one here. This is Stanku. Hobart drives it wide.
That's half a chance in 50 seconds. That's probably better than half a chance. Again, when anything's been bobbling around in the box, they've looked like they can cope with it, deal with it, have they? Switzerland, they've always fancied it's going to drop to a yellow shirt, and they think there's going to be an opportunity. Yeah, how do you feel?
Chip. Whipped in by Rats. This is Torja. Oh, it's into a dangerous area. I don't know if Johan Jura knew much about that, but it went the right side of the post from his point of view.
What a ball that was, wasn't it, from Torja? Stunning ball, and I'll tell you what, you've got to give Jura a lot of credit. I mean, Harry don't put that in his own net. He's stretching for it. We normally think it's going to hit the studs and just creep past Sommer in goal, but you know what, that's excellent defense.
Rodriguez with the corner. Giroud approached the header, might fall nicely here for McMahon. Slams it in. It's 1-1. And Switzerland are back on level terms. It fell kindly for Admir Mehmedi, and the Bayer Leverkusen player rammed it home.
Just wondering if he'll come on now or not. He looks like he's going to go and take the seat again. A great finish from Admir Mehmedi. He has got a very sweet left foot. And someone at last has took their time, kept their composure, and Ray rifles that past Tataruzano, who's got no chance. I mean, it's seriously hit. That is beautifully struck. Wonderful, wonderful goal. Another wonderful goal in this competition.
Shirdan Shaqiri, and it's a couple of yards wide and probably a little bit too high too.
Right idea, just a yard too high, but better.
Oban scoops into the box towards Kerasu. Lichtsteiner, deep one, Embolo. And he just didn't get enough purchase on the header.
Yeah, Sapinaro it was. He was very close to him. Just does enough, I think, to put him off. Decent ball in. Just gets bumped a little bit. And it's just enough attention from a defensive point of view to disturb the header. For the first time in the game,
preside over this free kick. It goes to goal. And it's a save by Jan Sommer. The ball that preceded it.
Yeah, poor selection there, but it was clever from Torja, shaping up as if he's going to whip that to the far post for the bigger guys, and then decides right at the last minute to have a shot. And there's Sommer scrambling there for sure.
He made some big saves in the game against Albania. Bolo at the far post. Shaqiri's going to go for the spectacular. I'm not sure that's going to make his highlights real.
His legs aren't long enough to do one of them. He's been much better second half, much more influential. They do look a better side the more they get him on the ball. Just off his shin a little bit. Certainly he and Mehmedi.
So Xherdan Shaqiri hits the wall, comes back to Mehmedi. Didn't quite strike back with the same conviction as he did the goal.
Yeah, wall does its job, nice and compact.
Run it through the centre here, and it's helped on by Vigoric. It comes to Jamali. Well, he had a bit of time there, yeah. Jamali, and then Bolo was bursting through the centre.
Take a touch. I mean, always tempting volleys. That's a hard one. That's not easy to watch that one and get that right. Listen, it doesn't make... It's not the worst attempt I've ever seen. Hits it nice, obviously. Never going to work the goalkeeper, but he can take a touch. And they do look a bit leggy, look a stretch.
added time and a little bit more. And that is the last act. And Romania's hopes are hanging by a thread, really. It will require a bit of fortune and a good performance against Albania to make it through for them. For Switzerland, they should have enough from here to qualify for a first ever tilt at the knockout stages of the European Championships. Mehmedi's goal equalised in the second half after Stanku had given Romania the lead before half-time. It's finished at the Parc de France. Romania 1, Switzerland 1.
Yes, as Sam says, the Swiss edging closer to the knockout stages. Romania still in it, particularly if they can beat Albania in their final game. The thoughts of Lee Dixon, Craig Bellamy and Norman Whiteside coming up after this break.